So as we know, One Piece is getting a remake by Wit Studio. And the real question is this anime, the remake, gonna replace the Toei version of the One Piece anime? The One Piece fans are gonna leave the Toei version to the Wit Studio version? Like, especially if they catch up. Especially if they catch up quickly to the Toei and to the where the Toei anime is at. The Wit Studio catches up quickly. Let's say in about maybe 3 years they catch up. Are the fans gonna watch the Wit Studio version instead of the Toei version? That's a big question, because the Wit Studio version is supposed to be an improvement, an upgrade from the original anime. That's the purpose of this. It's to get people who don't want to go, people who think, oh, no, I don't really want, it's too long. It's like, and how, because it started in the 1990s, the original anime. So people like will be too scared to get into it because, oh, it's the animation, like it starts off old, but eventually it gets better and better, but it starts off old. But with this new remake, it starts off new, fresh, 4K, high quality anime. Are people gonna be on the side of Wit Studio more of the Toei animation? Because with the Wit Studio version, everyone is working on it. You have animators from other studios, from other big animes they created working on this. You have animators from Haikyuu who are coming in to Wit Studio to help out with this One Piece project. You have the Attack on Titan guys who are animators who are working on this new remake of One Piece. You also have, like, I think a Demon Slayer director helping out as well. There's a lot of big animators come in to help out because they want it to be very successful. Which is why, like, this might, like, in terms of popularity wise, this might surpass the original. Yes, this might surpass the original One Piece anime for popularity wise. There's been so much hype for this, and rightfully so, because if you saw the teaser photos, it looks phenomenal, and they're not censoring anything. There's no censoring. If you know the original One Piece anime, there's a lot of censoring. There is, especially when you get to Marineford. They censored heavy with Ace's death when he gets a hole punched in his stomach. They censored that heavy. So there's going to be there was a lot of, but then apparently they're not censoring anything in this Wit Studio version, which is good. And the animation, and also the pacing. One of the major key components, the pacing. Because one of the drawbacks a lot of people have with the original Toei anime is the pacing, especially like in Dressrosa, where it's like 7 minutes of recap. Like, it's literally like 7 minutes of recap. And the reason why they do this, because it's weekly. It's been going on to match up with the manga. Like, the One Piece, and the reason why they did this stuff, like the reason why they did this, they do the 7-minute recap. They did this is because they don't want to catch up immediately to the manga. Because if they caught up immediately to the manga, they'll have to create anime original content too, where it doesn't follow the storyline. So they have to make sure they're like 10 or 20 chapters behind the manga so that they can animate what's gonna happen. Otherwise, they don't have anything to really animate. They'll have to do like anime original, and no one wants that. We want oldest work animated. That's why they do that with the original one. But with Wit Studio, they don't have that problem, because the manga is literally 1,000+ chapters ahead. So they don't have to worry about pacing issue. Because in the One Piece original anime, the East Blue arc is 100 episodes, but apparently in the Wit Studio version it's gonna be like 25 episodes. So the pacing as well is gonna be very good for certain arcs. Where Wano is it's like 200 episodes in Wano, something crazy. It's like almost 200 episodes in Wano. Where I think with Wit Studio it's about to be, they'll cut it down to maybe like 60 episodes, 50 or 60 episodes. So the pacing is gonna be good in that. So the question is, what do y'all think is do you think the new One Piece with Studio remake is gonna, overthrow the old version, the Toei version? Cause that seriously might happen. That honest, if they, especially if they catch up, that might happen. We'll just have to wait and see.